Hi everyone, this is Jayashree, Associate Professor, Department of IoT. So in this video, we are going to discuss about SSL Handshake Protocol. Okay, Secured Socket Layer Handshake Protocol. So this protocol is for secure communication between a client and the server. Okay, right. So before going into this topic, we'll recap what we discussed in the previous one. What is symmetric versus unsymmetric encryption? Okay, so symmetric encryption. From sender and receiver, both for encryption and decryption, both sides the same key is used. So that is symmetric encryption. Whereas asymmetric encryption, so here for encryption, public key is used, for decryption a private key is used. So that is asymmetric encryption, right? So when you see this lock symbol in a web browser, what does it mean? Okay, so it means it is a secured communication. So it is secured way of communication, protected document. We call it as we use this symbol lock, right? Then the main objective of this topic is at the end of this session, you will gain, you are able to explain the purpose of SSL handshake protocol, can describe steps in the handshake process, analyze how SSL ensures confidentiality, integrity, and authentication, then apply knowledge through case studies and role play. So coming to problem statement, okay, right. Imagine a RIA, a person who is an online banking user. So this RIA uses online banking for transactions and all. Okay. Then how can a RIA be sure that her sensitive data like passwords is sent securely without being stolen by attackers? So how RIA can send the passwords or confidential informations in a securely? So that is the problem statement here. Okay. So to sympathize, users generally users want privacy, trust, and safe transactions. So everybody we are using e-commerce platforms for online transactions. We use we need users need privacy. What's the privacy? Their personal data should not be visible to hackers or third parties. Then trust. What is trust here? They need to be sure that the website they are connecting to is genuine, not a fake site set up by attackers. Then safe transactions. Okay, money transfers, logins, and messages must happen without interception or alterations. So here users want privacy, trust, and safe transactions. Okay, so secured way of communication between client and server, right? So coming to define challenges, ensuring secure communications between client and server over insecure networks. That is a challenge. Okay, right. Coming to what are the solutions? Possible solutions are using cryptographic protocols like SSL, TLS, and using cryptographic algorithms, session key generations, and certificates. Main key ideas before exchanging data, client and server agree on encryption keys securely. Right. So this is ideate. These are all the possible solutions for this problem for security communications between client and server. Right. So here, so this explains complete SSL protocol between client and server. The communications between client and server. So left side is a client server. Right side is a SSL server. Okay. Right. First, initially, client sends hello. So cyber suit that is cyber suit, and client says hello to SSL server. Then server responds back by sending the server random and SSL certificate private key. So SSL server send private key to client server. This client verifies the SSL certificate informations and sends a pre-master key and generated pre-master key generated using the public key, right? The server verifies the client certificate and certificates if required. Then the client server pre-master key decrypted using the private key. Okay. Initially, master key generated using public key, then decrypted using private key. Then, okay, right. And sends to the SSL server. Right. Then a master secret is in place now between client and server. So this master key is used for encryption and decryption at the end. So that's why we call this as handshake protocol. The master key, a master secret is in place between is used for encryption and decryption. Okay, right. Then coming to SSL steps in SSL handshake, first client hello, service certificate verifications, key exchange, session key generation, finished message. Finally, finished message, encrypted communication begins. Okay, right. So both device the same symmetric key. Okay, right. The same symmetric key is used in both the derives. Okay, right. Then applications, banking, e-commerce, healthcare, data security, IoT communications, or where SSL handshake protocols are used. Future scopers, post-quantum cryptography in TLS, right? So we can make students do a role play by acting the students as client, server, certificate authorities, and attacker. Right. So here is a mind map. That is a summary of today's presentations. SSL handshake protocol. Goal is authentication key exchange and secure communication. Steps are authentication key exchange and secure communications. It is repeated. Security achieved. Okay, right. So this is the entire summary. Thank you. Thanks for watching.